So Tekken 8's been out for half a year now. The game is getting in a better state, however I still see people complaining about the game non-stop and forgetting about the positives. This video, I've gone around asking pro players when I was in London for Double KO at Red Bull what they like about Tekken 8 and also what they would change about Tekken 8, because we know the game is not in a great state, but I want to shine some positivity on this game. It's not going to be perfect, but we're on the way there.
Hi, I'm NeonK64. I'm a 19-year-old Tekken player currently sponsored by Rise Gaming. One thing I like about Tekken 8 so far is the mechanics. I really enjoyed the heat system and everything, and the characters having something unique about the heat. Like for example, as I said, now she gets a launch in heat where she's in a stance. That's one of the unique things. Another thing I like about this game is the unique combos we can all do regarding heat. One thing I would change about this game is the heat burst. I'm probably the only one who wants this back, but I kind of like it when it tracks and covers a lot of distance, because I don't know if you know, but my character as a Senna, she has no tracking. I relied so hardly on the heat burst. I would like that to come back. And another thing I like is the changes in the rank system. So, example, Street Fighter 6, if you reach Master, you can also reach Legend rank, and it can show who's a good or bad player. In this current game, anyone can reach God of Destruction. I would like something like that, something unique, like you can reach another rank, or you can have an MR system, like a system to show that you're a good player and not some dog shit player. That's what I would like to see.
Yo, welcome people, it's your boy Shaiko Plays, and the question is, what do I like about Tekken 8 and what do I don't like? So, what I would say I like is, I like that the devs are slightly listening to people's complaints. You know, the change to like the heat burst and stuff like that, and the grabs is really, really good change. Another thing I say I like is, you know what, I do like most of the character designs. I like how they made a lot of characters feel much more unique in a way, which is really, really good. Things I do not like in Tekken 8. Flipping power cross sheet engages, they all need to go. The highs, the mid ones, they all need to go. It's too cheap. It's just, flipping, can't stand it. And because Lars don't have one, I don't like it either. And the other thing I don't like, I'd say is, you know what, this is what, another thing I don't like how some characters have 2 heat smashes. I feel like everyone just said I have 1 heat smash. Your characters that have low heat smash or mid heat smash, I think it's just too much of a mix up. But yeah, other than that, loving the game. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.
My name's TennoXI. Obviously, we're here at Double KO at Red Bull Gaming Sphere. I'm being interviewed right now asking about things in Tekken 8 that I like and don't like. For the things that I do enjoy, the story was great. It's a very cinematic game. It's a very energetic game, very enigmatic, a lot of colors. It's very vibrant. The combos are amazing. They've given a lot of characters a lot of flair and personality, which I think is great. Things I would change, I would make Lars top tier. I would make Lars like the best character in the game. Personally. I'd revert Heat a tiny bit to where it was, but I think they've managed Heat pretty well, so I'm not gonna lie, everything's fine. In terms of things I changed, nothing much really. I can't lie, I really like the game as it is. It's very fun, and it's the best fighting game out.
Yo, my name is Wagboy, called by Cow, and he told me to list the things I like about Tekken 8 and the things that need to be improved. The things I like about Tekken 8, combos, 10 out of 10. The heat dash, the heat system, 10 out of 10. Story mode, too sick. Also, the move list looks kind of nice, new moves, kind of nice. However, the things I hate about Tekken 8, Warangas are, the nerfs he's getting is disgusting. Down 3-4, yeah? Launch punishable now. You took away his neutral, fine. Down forward 3-4, minus 14, unforgivable. Normal skyrocket, minus 18. Come on guys, man. I'm not liking it. But I think the patches need to be a bit more consistent. You know, I'm seeing King doing a bit more damage. They're giving him unnecessary wave dash. There's a few things, but I think once they pattern the patches, the game will be fine. Since it's new, it will take time. So yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. Story modes, more story modes, more story modes.
I'm Moise, I'm 10th Ibis, and things I like about Tekken 8. I love the fight lounge. What's really good about the fight lounge is we can watch all players play as well as we play all around as well. It's almost like going to the arcades but offline. You know, when you go to tournaments, you can actually see the off-stream matches yourself, which is a great thing. What I like about Tekken 8 as well is that it is pushing a bit more of the aggression style gameplay. A lot of people may have not liked it in the beginning, but what makes it good is that it makes the matches more hype, it makes it more aggressive, it makes people want to see high rumbleness, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I like about Tekken 8 is the Tekken Ball mode. I'm very happy they finally have brought it back. Very brilliant, yeah, and I'm doing very well with it. And big up Strikey, big up G-Awesome, yeah, who are doing absolutely amazing at it. And that leads, yeah, to what I would change about Tekken. First, let's make an actual lobby out with the Tekken Ball mode, make it a bit easier, you know? Another thing I would change about it is just change the way you find people in on your lobby system. For some reason, it's not even alphabetical. You can't even make it alphabetical. People have to completely scroll down to look for someone that's on their list, which is just weird. What list is it even following? You know. Another thing I would change about Tekken 8 is allow them to save matches onto pen drives and everything like that. Because when you go to tournaments and you lose your match, you could just save it in your favourites, but it'll be the favourites on that computer, not on yours. You know what I mean? So if you bring a pen drive with you, save it on that as well. Yeah, I think that'll be it, man.
I'm Sug. I'm a Lissa player from the UK. And three things I like about Tekken 8. The first thing I like is that there's more variety in characters in the top players. So we got Nina, Lily, a bit of Alyssa. Not much Alyssa, she's kind of bad. But I quite like it's more aggressive, suits my play style. Also, it's a bit more fun to play versus Tekken 7. A lot of time Tekken 7, if you don't know certain matchups, it can be quite tough. Whereas Tekken 8, you can kind of use heat, things like that, and work around that. Things I would change, I would get rid of heat. Don't like heat at all. It's maybe a bit too aggressive in times, and throws are really annoying since some of them are homing, the giant one's homing, but in general they're quite difficult to work around. So I'd probably revert throws completely. I just don't like them at all. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Tekken 8. Not a huge fan, rather play Tekken 7, but no one plays that anymore, unfortunately.
It's the King J. You know what it is already. Content creator, Tekken player. We're here, what's happening? Three things I like about Tekken 8. Number one, I think the story is amazing. We ain't had a very good story in Tekken. I'd say we haven't had a good one. I think the story is absolutely amazing. Then bringing Tekken Ball back is something very good for the casuals, and I really like casuals getting involved in the game, so Tekken Ball. And number three, I think the roster's pretty good. But I know there's a lot of characters and stuff, but I think the roster's pretty good. So those are three things I like about Tekken 8. Three things I don't like about Tekken 8 is number one, how many patches that we've had at the start of the game. We've had like at least a good, like I'd say 7 to 8 patches. I think we had way too many patches at the start of the game. Number two, I would say I'm not a big fan of heat. I think heat is a bit brain dead. I feel like people can do like, you know, G cliffs and stuff like that and then go into heat dash and then it's another mix up. I feel like it doesn't allow people to kind of like learn the game. I feel like most people that are losing, they're losing because they just didn't guess right on the day. So it doesn't leave enough room for growth in their gameplay. And then number three, I would say the DLC, like I like the transparency that they're doing, but the DLC that we've got going on right now, like Lydia's not interesting to a lot of people, whereas Eddie is, and I think Eddie should have been starting roster. Maybe you have more characters as DLC, maybe 6 characters or something like that, because there's a lot of characters missing. We've got Miguel, Roger, Alex, Mokujin, like so many, Bruce, like where's Bruce? Like we need some exciting characters at the start of Tekken 8, not like characters that I think like Eddie that should have been in it and Lydia that could have been later on, or she could have been starting roster. So yeah, that's me, King J signing out.